Hello everyone and welcome to my second Twine endurance video. So I'm going to show you the updates that I made. And I'll start on the ramp amplifier. I added this block off back because I actually failed for the first time on wave 26. And I'm not sure exactly why, but I'm pretty sure because I removed a bunch of these layers that something happened. Possibly a flinger got up there. And over here I saved 4 structures on the top part of this by removing these walls. So they used to be like this, edited like this, and then they had the walls here to fill in the gaps. But all you have to do is curve them inwards, and then you can save 4 structures on the walls. And then over on this block off, I changed it. And there's an issue with the flingers. So I originally had this ramp, and for some reason the flinger would, or the 2 flingers that would spawn on the east, they would come over here and break this. And then they would stand here and they were somehow able to break this ramp. And once they broke these 2 tiles, they would just continue on their way for some reason. They wouldn't try to break anything more. So I just removed this tile. And then I added this wall back here. And then these 2 walls here to make sufficient layering. And then I added these 3x impact wall launchers. So if they do come over here, they'll be launched into the beach, and that will work. And I believe I haven't changed much over here. I might have added a layer to the block off here. I think I added this pyramid. So this is 3 layers. And they should be pathing perfectly over here. And then I added some more slowing, so you can add this, it's totally optional, but I have a bunch of structures, so my objective is to make sure that these wall launchers don't run out, because both the ramp and the beach husks will be using these a lot. So, and that should be it for this amplifier. Then for the valley, I removed this tile because I realized that a mist pod can spawn right here. And after removing it, it doesn't seem like you actually need it anyways, but there's a couple husks that choose to walk around this way, but they don't actually walk into the amp. It's when you have a lot of husks in this area that a lot of them get pushed into the amp, just from how many are in this area. So you can remove this and it's fine. And then I added an extra ramp up there with a healing floor freeze, just for extra protection up there. So I was working on a design where I had a pyramid like this. Actually, it's up here. Then I had a floor launcher here, because some husks would jump down and break on these poles, these 3. And I was trying to see if I can get them to be launched this way, and this one back there. But for some reason, if you connect any builds to this pole, or any pole, it doesn't work. The smashers will charge at your amp. So I'm sticking with this design. It should work. So these are with reload, and just a generic crit build. Should be good to go. I might have added an extra anti-air, I think. But I have so many because I just feel like having a bunch. Because on wave 25, some of these tiles will be missing halfway through. And sometimes there's 3 to 4 lobbers throwing simultaneously, so it's best to have as many anti-airs as possible, as long as you have structures and you're comfortable using that many. And that should be it for that amplifier. And then on lava, some tile savings on the amp. So someone pointed out in Kirby's Discord that you only need 1 arch on this amp design. So it used to be 1 here, 1 here, up there, and then 1 here. And you can remove it and it works perfectly fine, just the way it was. So there you go, you can save some structures there. Now for this smasher bridge, I'm still working on it, because sometimes the smasher will, instead of charging, they will walk this way and then come here and then charge right at this corner. And by doing that, they'll knock out all of these builds and everything will get destroyed. So I'm seeing if this design, which is similar to the ramp, will actually prevent the smasher from coming this way. But if it doesn't work, I was thinking of just adding a wall light right here and pushing them down over here. And I'm thinking it might be 30 seconds by the time they make it all the way back up, because they gotta walk all the way around up here. And smashers are pretty slow, so I'm thinking that would also work. But if you're having problems, you might want to try adding a wall light up here, pushing them down. And I believe this is the same. Oh yeah, I added this pathing right here. And that's if the smasher makes it to this tile. They actually want to charge and hit here for some reason. And the reason this ramp gets destroyed is because they'll be standing here and then come over and break the ramp because they have no other way to get through. So I added this so that the smasher can get back up and any mini bosses that may teleport down here. And it seems to be working very well. And then for the south, I've been playing around with these sound walls because I'm trying to make sure that no propanes blow up. So I changed this a little bit. I moved this pathing up one tile, and it used to be back one tile here. Like this. It used to be here. And I wanted to make sure the ramp wasn't near as much damage because I don't want to I don't want to make the propanes blow up and then blow up the ramp. So I added more sound walls here with different reloads. This is a gold reload, double reload, 4 times durability. This is a blue reload, this is a green reload, and this is a gold reload, gold, and this is blue, and then this is a gold legendary. And this should work. I think it's a little overkill, but I'm trying to figure out how many sound walls you actually need. Because I really like this design and I want to make sure that no propanes end up blowing up over here. And oh yeah, there was an instance where a flinger broke this tile and then they stood on this terrain right here and they actually threw out the amp and I failed on wave 19. And my friend with a different build actually had the same exact problem, so I added a floor freeze with an extra dynamo, and this is healing, or these are all supposed to be healing anyway, so this is healing, and that should work. I also added this back. I used to have this, same thing, and I haven't seen a flinger come here, but they used to come here every once in a while, so better to be safe than sorry, so I've added that. And I believe that's it for hill. Oh yeah, I'm testing this too. So the husks will actually stand in this corner as long as you don't have a path for them. So I think the blaster will break this tile if you don't have a pyramid, so I'm adding this extra layer to see if that actually works. Because the first time I tested this, the entire floor was missing, so I think either the blaster or the smasher were breaking some of these tiles. But this is totally optional. I'm just trying to see if we can prevent the husks from despawning entirely. The same way I have it on Pit, because I really like how Pit works with the sound wall there. So hopefully I can get this working, and I'll provide an update if I get a stable build with this. And for the bridge, there's just one thing I added. I added these 4 floors, and that's for the giant meteor that breaks a tile, because without them I had this tile destroyed, completely destroyed, and then I had, I believe, this one destroyed. And in both instances I saw the flinger throwing straight through from standing in this spot, and I believe from down here on the ramp. So I added those floors so that the meteor can break those instead of the ramp, and then you should be good. just an extra layer of protection so that the lobby shield doesn't get destroyed, and then you would fail on wave 30 or something. And that should be it for the updates. Thank you for watching.